Yeah. This your boy Trey.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us again from my heart, mind, and soul. This weekly vlog that I'm trying to actually do better about keeping up with on a regular basis. Thank you for joining us. This week we're going to discuss distractions. So I don't know if you're like me. I think that society today has made us a lot distracted. There's so much going on and so many different things. There are major things going on, but yet we're distracted by the little things. And I know you know exactly what I'm talking about, but when it comes to distractions, one of the things is, as a Christian, as a believer, is very harmful for us. With us being distracted, because our purpose here on earth, of course, is to serve God and to minister to lost souls and to build up God's kingdom. Yet we get distracted by so many different things so quickly and so easily. I'm such a, oh, hey, look at the kitty type of person, so I can't talk about anyone else when it comes to distractions or whether or not someone is distracted or not, because I know I can get distracted very easily. But the thing is, like I said, about distractions, they can be very harmful. One of the things is that they can keep us from seeing Jesus, from our salvation. One thing I always think about is how Peter, when Jesus asked him to step out of the boat and walk on the water, as long as he had his eyes focused on Jesus, he was fine. But then once he started being distracted by the things that were around him and the waves and how the wind was blowing and what have you, all of a sudden he began to sink. And that's exactly what happens in our lives, in our days. When we look about and we're looking and seeing everything else that's going on, we get overwhelmed and we begin to sink, that same sinking feeling. But if we keep our eyes focused on Jesus, then we will do much better in reaching him and doing and accomplishing our mission and our tasks that we're supposed to be doing. They can keep us from growing. If you're like me, if you're on social media, a lot of times, we may have Facebook open or Instagram, or we're doing all of these different things, and it distracts us. The time that we could be spending in our word or praying or ministering or doing other things for the uplifting of the kingdom, we're so busy looking at that cat and looking at what someone else has going on, and ooh, look at that, did you see what she had on or what she was wearing? And like I said, it's distractions. So a group of mine, a group of us, 6 by Design, we actually came together a couple of years ago, and at the beginning of the year we would have a social media fast, and we've tried to keep up with that, and I've kept up with that. At the beginning of the year, I'll always take at least a month off from social media. And actually what I'm finding is that throughout the year, I probably need to take a little bit more of a break as well, because I always find that I'm more refreshed and I have so much more time when I'm stepping away from social media. So, but we're distracted by other things, so it's not helping us to grow, because it stunts our growth when we're so busy at this level, when we could tune away from that and then turn our minds to God and ministering and being in the Word and studying and seeing where God would have us to go. And then we miss out on enjoying God's presence by distractions, because we're so busy, like I said, looking at other things, that we can't actually just sit and enjoy God and enjoy His nature. You've heard the person say, stop and smell the roses. And that's exactly what happens. Every now and then I like to, I'm so old-fashioned and so goofy, but just the simple pleasures of just riding around and enjoying God's presence and enjoying nature and enjoying, I don't like to get out because I don't like outdoors, but enjoying nature as far as just watching the sunset, and I love sitting by the water. But I'm able to do that when I'm not distracted or thinking about other things. So, as far as possible tips to be able to learn how not to be distracted, I guess you can say, let's learn how to keep our goal, be goal oriented, and have our goals set, and know what we're trying to do, and know what we're trying to do in life. Like I said, as believers, we're trying to uplift and the kingdom, and build up the kingdom, and lift up the name of the Lord, and minister to lost souls. And so let's actually make that a goal, that if not daily, weekly, monthly, that we are ministering to someone. Let's make sure that we keep that in sight. And then another way to be able to stay focused and not to be distracted, I remember in elementary school, I was in a program, the gifted program, and I remember at the beginning of the day, they would have us to stare at a nail in the corner, and to just stare, and to not focus on anything else, just clear our mind. Of course, as a kid, I'm thinking, this is the stupidest thing ever in life. I cannot, because so many thoughts were running through my head as I'm staring at this nail, like, oh God, this is so crazy, blah, 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 whatever. Why am I doing this? Oh, I wonder what I'm eating for lunch, that kind of thing. But I get what they were trying to do now as an adult. They were trying to get us to be able to clear and focus and clear our minds from any distractions. And that is actually a very good practice to have. And so I'm going to actually start doing that a little bit more, trying to actually get focused and become goal oriented, and to make sure that I clear my mind and I clear my thoughts, and then also to be able to if I have something that I need to do that's really important and vital for me to do, I'm going to make sure that I break it down into small tasks. Rather than saying, I'm going to write a page today, let me say I'm going to write 2 sentences, because then that way, if I write those 2 sentences, I'll feel better and I'll feel more accomplished than I will, oh my God, I didn't write the page, and then I'll put it to the side, and that's what ends up distracting us. But if we keep focused and we keep setting small tasks, and we clear our minds, and we do what we're supposed to do, I think we'll do a whole lot better. Those are just a few thoughts that I have as far as distractions, and I hope that they bless you as they have done me. And I guess I will talk to you soon.
Yeah. This your boy Trey. Just wanna holler at you for a second.